All right, I just got to get this out here quick. This is a big episode, big news. I've actually got a world exclusive here. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. Just found it, figured it out myself. We'll get started with what was going to be the question for today's episode.
Are vampires real?
All right, let's just settle this right away. Yes, vampires are real. They're very real. They can turn into bats. They sleep in coffins. They do all that stuff. They ride around in hearses and things like that when they're not flying, and they will kill you flat in 3 minutes. Now the thing is, vampires have gotten pretty smart over the years, and they realized that they had a lot of giveaways. You know, they had some tells. Sleeping into coffins, not going out in the sunlight, freaking out when they saw a cross. So they realized that if they're going to survive against these wily humans that used to just be innocent prey but are now on the hunt with a stake or two in their hands, they had to do something. The only way that they could continue being the undead but still get rid of some of their vampirific traits was to merge with another creature of supernatural power. And that creature is the werewolf. So I was going to do a separate episode on that, but I kind of have to give it away. Yes, werewolves exist. Okay, there you go. So werewolves and vampires decided to stop dating and have babies. And there was a movie called Underworld with a really hot and skinny English chick. And they kind of dabble into it a little bit, but they Hollywoodified it. And, you know, it was not real at all. The hybrid did not look like they really look. And so people just didn't think about it anymore. But the truth is, what they look like is you and me. They look like regular people. They can now go out in the sunlight. At night, they can fly around like bats and suck your blood and all that. And then there's that one night a month with the full moon where they go full werewolf and running around and howling and murdering people. So how can you tell if a person is just a normal person or a werewolf vampire hybrid? The secret is in their waistline, because vampires never got fat. You can't get fat on a diet of blood. You just can't do it. I'm not encouraging you to try it because it's kind of gross. But you can't do it, trust me. Once they became vampire werewolves, they could feed on like the whole body, toenails and everything. And so they did. They just started eating and eating and eating. One night a month is a feeding frenzy. Just people getting chomped and swallowed, and they're gone. They're just gone. So now vampires suddenly have developed a weight problem. And I'm not talking about just your little beer gut like I got. I'm talking about morbidly obese. So they also have decided that when they're not out murdering people and drinking blood, they like potato chips and Doritos and stuff like that. And so they do their shopping at Walmart. Now, Walmart has these scooters. You've seen them. And since they're so big and fat, they like to ride around in scooters. So, here's the exclusive tip. Vampire werewolf hybrids are real, and they ride scooters at Walmart. Be very careful. I've met one. His name is Ryan, and he's a mechanic. Seemed like a nice guy, but I know he'd murder me if he got hungry. So, be careful. Watch your back, and if you're not dead, join us next time for more Mystique and Mysticism.